Spence, Sean Porter, welterweight unification. Haven't seen that for a while since I think Danny and Keith. How do you see that fight playing out?
Well, let me tell you, like Sean Porter, did he take a defeat in his career?
Yes, two.
Two of them. Very quality, good fighter. Have we seen Errol Spence take a defeat in his career?
Not professional.
Okay, but we could say one young guy was on a fast track and wasn't slowing down. Some people would like to see, take your time, you don't have to, he was looking to take big fights right away. I seen him at Olympic Training Center when Marcus Brown, Errol Spence, all those guys, Rashid Warren, all of them, I got to see them firsthand, and I seen their work ethic. So what I realized, you need to go ahead, grab your, what you want?
My sandals.
Damn!
Hey, the gray and blue right there. That's right, guys. How you doing? Ron?
So back to what I said, Errol Spence was one of those guys when you're a young guy fighting with that much confidence and so much durability, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to watch and sit down and watch his story pan out the way it is, because I think he's more the person that's in control of his own story, because his confidence is giving that off, you know what I'm saying? So until I see him take some type of defeat, I'm not going to be able to say anything bad about him because of him with his storyline and where he's fighting from and how he's rise to the top of the division in such a short time that, you got to give a guy like that credit.
So pick? Or you still on the fence on that one?
I know. I would say my sight will be on Errol Spence, but like Sean Porter is a personal friend. That don't mean nothing. That's thrown outside the window. But I think still, you know what I'm saying, when a guy still have taken the defeat, that I'm gonna still go with the guy that's undefeated. It's just like, for me, it's almost like common sense to pick the guy that's undefeated, especially with his resume, especially with the storyline, especially how fast he moves and that. Yep. You can't take away his story from him.
Do you think the toughest fight in that division for him would be, many people say, Terrence Crawford?
Yeah,
on
I
the
think
other side of the street.
Yes, sir.
And why do you believe that he poses a threat to Spence?
Because Terrence Crawford is one of a kind, just like Errol Spence, and that's one of those superstar fights that's worth a lot of money to see. And I think that if people want to see it so bad, then you should demand it. You should demand it and be willing to pay for it. Make it so that these guys should be able to get paid a lot of money, especially if Floyd Mayweather walked out the ring and made $290 million in one fight. At least let's get these guys at least $50 million. I think if that fight can generate close to $1 billion with all the fans putting that money in, I think the promoters will put their personal feelings to the side, just like when Floyd Mayweather fought Pacquiao. It was just such a long time, but the money was so big that that they just can't say no. And if you want to see fights like that being made, then we're gonna have to pay the fighters, because they're the ones that putting their life on the line. So, and if you demand it long enough, the fight will be made.